Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today our topic is Who is Cole Howard on The Young and the Restless, keeping fans spellbound in a serialized saga of intrigue. For 50 years, The Young and the Restless has effortlessly united Gen X, Gen Y and Gen Z together on a roller coaster ride of scandalous affairs, corporate power, move and family dynamics that make our family get together seem like a park picnic. Whether it is the four-decade feud between Jill Abbott and Catherine Challenger, which is immortalized as the longest rivalry on any American soap opera, the return of the presumed dead Adam Newman, Ashley Abbott paternity reveal, and the murder of Diane Jenkins. The show has always been full of unfolding drama and ever evolving plot lines. Still going strong in its 51st season, The Young and the Restless has again pulled a delightful twist on its viewers, testifying to the depth and longevity of storytelling in the show, taking viewers down memory lane straight to the 1990 as the November 21 episode of the show brought back a character nobody seen in almost 25 years, the son of Eve Howard, Cole Howard. Who is Cole Howard in The Young and the Restless? His complete story explained. Cole Howard is the son of Eve Howard, the one-night mistress and aide of Victor Newman, who was once thought to be Cole's father. Victor arranged for Eve to leave town after her attempts to court him, as he only had sex with her as payback for his wife Julia's increasing intimacy with Brooke Reynolds. As a result of the deal, Eve had to leave town and work with one of his other companies, while Victor agreed to accept and financially support Cole as his son. However, Eve kept it a secret from Cole that he was born out of her affairs with Victor. After growing up, Cole and Victor's daughter Victoria fell in love and Cole wrote to her mother Eve about it. Eve, furious and scared that her son was about to unknowingly marry his half sister, hurried to Genoa City with the intention of putting an end to their nuptials. But she had a severe stroke that put her in a coma before she could tell her son the truth. After Cole and Victoria secretly wed in Las Vegas, they returned to and applauded Victor and Nikki regarding their incest. Cole and Victoria were forced to dissolve their marriage after Victor revealed to Cole right away that he was his father. But when he had a paternity test done, it was discovered that Rick the Rose was Cole's biological father and not him. Cole and Victoria remarried, content that they were not related, and their union lasted for the following 3 years. But when Victoria was out of town, Cole started to feel attached to Ashley Abbott, eventually leading to the divorce between him and Victoria after Cole was caught kissing Ashley. Single again, Cole married Ashley but divorced her after she pressured him to have a child with her. Cole's storyline ended after he accepted a teaching position at Oxford and moved to England. Who portrays Cole Howard in The Young and the Restless? N.P. Scotch originally portrayed the role of Cole Howard in 1980. During this time, he was seen as a child in the show on a recurring basis as Victor provided a trust funds in his name. The part was quickly abandoned in 1981, but it was later revived and play by J. Eddie Peck from April 2, 1993 to November 16, 1999. Now 65-year-old J. Eddie Peck is most known for his work on daytime and primetime soap operas. He portrayed Cole Howard when he was 35 years old and then went on to star in the role of Jack Martin on All My Children from 2000 to 2003. His other soaps credit included Day of Our Lives 1991 to 1992, Dynasty 1988 to 1989, and The Last 1989. Peck has also appeared in films like Dangerously Close, Lam- Lambada 2, Grandson House, We Go and Blind Heat, and was one of the hosts of Miss USA 1998 pageant. Peck has now returned to portray Cole in The Young and the Restless, making a dramatic entrance at the lake house, where Aunt Jordan and Claire have Nikki captive. This development suggests that the next episode will have important storyline twists and disclosure. There is a lot of conjecture around Claire's potential identity as Cole and Victoria's purportedly dead premature child baby Eve. Given the show history of bringing back dead characters, the possibility cannot be ruled out. What is the Young and the Restless theme song? While decades long sitcoms may be norm in other parts of the world, it's rather unusual stateside. That is, of course, unless you are looking at the wonderfully weird world of the daytime soap operas, none of which have held a position in a culture that gets quite like The Young and the Restless. The series has been airing since 1973 and its theme song, thought it's undergone multiple remixes and updates over the years, has never changed. Unlike its many cast members, the iconic track has been covered by the plenty of big names since its 1972 debut, from the Ventures to Mary J. Blige, and was so impactful in its use by Olympian Nadia Comenci that it got an official name change. What is the theme song for Y&R? Much like the frequent ups and downs of Y&R many storylines, its theme song may have varied over the years, but through it all it's maintained that impacting core melody. Originally titled Cotton Dream, it was composed by Barry D. Version, a notable songwriter of the late 50s and early 60s, and Perry Botkin Jr., though the track was intended for use as incidental music, the lyric less background music that helped guide viewers' emotions in a scene in the 1971 film Bless the Beast and Children. The emotional instrumental was used as the backing track for Lost by Rini Arman, which marked the beginning of the song's long legacy of being extended, sampled, and rearranged for television scores. Botkins Jr. altered and extended the track for The Young and the Restless in 1973, though it would not be until the 1976 Summer Olympics that was score was popularized. ABC Wide World of Sport released a montage of Romanian gymnast Nadia Comenci set to the score. Comenci never actually performed to the tune. Later that year, CBS released a documentary, Nadia from Romania with Love, about the gymnast, which also featured the track, and commentary was forever linked to the somber song. The footage prompted a commercial release after public inquiries began rolling in. The single was released in 1976 with resounding success, peaking at number 8 and charting for 22 weeks. Inspired by the success of the single, D. Warzone released his first album, titled Nadia Theme. The song mainstream success nabbed Warzone and Botkins a Grammy in 1978 for Best Instrumental Arrangement. The Young and the Restless first lightly remixed the track in 1988. The series revamped the track again in 1999, this time taking more liberties with the sound and infusion jazz element. In 2003, Y&R reverted to the 1988 remix, which it has maintained to this day. Since the 70s, the song has been sampled, remixed, and covered by dozens of bands and artists. Ray Conniff, Ronnie Aldrich, Roger Williams, and Richard Abel Ferrante and teacher and James Galway released instrumental and easy listening variations of the song. The Ventures released the first semi-rock commercial version of the song in 1976. David Hasselhoff performed a variation on a Merv Griffin show, but it was not until his 1987 album Love In Feeling that in recorded his take on the iconic song. The 2000s saw fresh takes on a soulful melody with different genres sampling the track. Cuban linked simple Nadia theme in their track Flowers for the Dead, and Mary J. Blige used the instrumental version in her 2001 single No More Drama. How old is Victor Newman on The Young and the Restless? His rivalries have sustained the soap opera across its 50 years run, but just how old is Genoa City, Victor Newman? Given that it is one of the longest running soap operas in television history. The Young and the Restless is home to a revolving door of castmates who are both familiar faces and fresh newcomers. The juicy tales of the feuding families, known as the Abbott and Newman, have graced the airwaves since the first ever season arrived in 1973. Now, some 50 years later, the suburban rivalries of Genoa City that define the Young and the Restless have remained soapy enough to sustain our 1000 episode across 51 seasons, garnering 33 daytime Emmy nominations and kept catapulting some castmates in superstardom. Among those starred in Eric Braeden, the actor who portrays businessman and Geneva resident Victor Newman. How old is Victor Newman on The Young and the Restless? Victor Newman first appeared on The Young and the Restless in 1980, then 7 years into the soap opera's overall run. Newman was initially pitched as a short-lived character as part of 6-month storyline, but has since evolved into one of the show's central male characters and remained a series regular for some 40 years. Unlike some other characters in The Young and the Restless, an official age has not been outlined for Victor Newman. Some mention of Newman's backstory had him aged 7 in 1954 when he was placed in an orphanage. That history, if aligned with the real time runs of The Young and the Restless, would mean Newman is around 76 years old. That timeline aligns with more official histories of the characters, which which definitely says Newman was born in 1947. The character is said to have moved to Genoa City in 1980, and there have been a few references to his actual birthday in the years since his arrival. According to soap opera Spy, Newman's birthday has been referred to around three times, all within March but on different days. In a 2020 episode, for example, it was mentioned that Newman was born on March 14, though previous episode had shown his driver's license with a birthday of March 7th. In any case, at least showrunners can agree that the character is a Pisces regardless of the actual date. Given that Newman has been portrayed for his entire run by Braden, fans can guesstimate the character's age based on the person who play him. Born in 1941, Braden is 82 years old as of October 2023, just a few years older than Newman's fictional age. Braden's enduring run on The Young and the Restless has earned him a Daytime Emmy Award nomination for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series, and he won the trophy in 1998. The Young and the Restless. In soap comes latest Young and the Restless spoiler of for Monday, October 23 through Friday, October 27. Characters are making bold moves left, right, and center. Victor invites the Tooth to set him free. Adam gets proactive. Ashley wings her way back to Genoa City, and Kristen, well, let's just say that she has something in mind that is like to put a little extra twinkle in Danny's eyes. Get the deeds on these tiers and more below. As he has done so many times before, Victor makes a promise to Nicky, but is it one that he can possibly keep? When Nick is in need of a little guidance, he knows exactly to whom he should turn. But will ex-wife Sharon tell him what he hopes to hear? Adam is about to discover something shocking. Might he find out exactly what Pope Victor's been up to lately? Some things never change. Victor Nick throwback really packs a punch. What we watch this. Young and the Restless spoiler for Tuesday, October 24. Dang it, we saw this one coming. Daniel and Lily argued about Heather. Fingers crossed that does not turn to his ex to discuss that if it's going to seem like old times when Christian surprised Jenny. Could their romantic history be about to repeat itself? And if so, how will Phyllis feel about that? Victor is in the hot seat when Nix call him out regarding his recent action. Gallery. You first look at Lifetime Christmas 2023 lineup plus an LMN thriller that gives Silent Night on horrifying new meaning. Young and the Restless spoiler for Wednesday, October 25. In Wednesday recap, Victor Luke horns with Nick. Ashley returns, Keel makes a decision, and Kristen gives Danny a tearful update. Victor comes clean, but to whom? Will have possibly get what he wants from his plot to make his family fear that he is sleeping. Oh, this ought be good. Ashley returns home to find that chaos has ensued in her absence. Will it kick off the killer storylines that has Tucker's name written all over it? Read the detail here. Christian and Danny are about to have a long overdue conversation about their past. His life in picture as the son of Michael Stafford turns 8 look back on precious moment from just wanting to be held to celebrating Mardi Gras with mom's co-star. Young and Restless spoiler for Thursday, October 26. In Thursday recap, Victoria gets shocking news. Sally gives Adam advice and Victor kicks his plan into high gear. Inside Christian Leblanc's cancer battle, find out how the star is doing and when he can expect to see Michael Baldwin back. Nikki has made her stance on Victor effort to find out which one of his offspring is a traitor perfectly clear. But today she and her husband will have yet another point of contention. Sally finds herself fighting temptation and something tells us it is not chocolate that she is hoping to keep at bay. Tucker's been plotting against Jack for weeks, but it looks as if everything is about to backfire in a truly spectacular fashion. Today it is Nick's turn to make a confession. Is it something in the water? Whatever the reason, we have a hunch that it will play right into what happened on Oh, how he is missed, Jess Welton reveals in Memories of Jean Cooper on her birthday and posts the ultimate throwback photo. Wow, Victoria painful decision will rock Victoria world. Young and Restless spoiler for Friday, October 27. Hold up, Keel's defection may not be what it seems. Detail within. When Adam takes matter into his own hands, what will it mean for his future at Newman Enterprises? Or might this be a hands on situation of the romantic variety we are talking about? Nate likes to think he stays one step ahead of his adversaries, but what will happen when the mustache decide to test the loyalty of his daughter's significant other? Speaking of Victor's chip off the old block, Victoria make a painful decision. Will it be to walk away from Newman Enterprises for good? Shimar More Y&R return includes a touching tribute to his late coaster Kristen St. John Watch. The SWAT actor also appeared on The Young and the Restless in 2019 when the show aired special tribute episode to honor Christoph St. John. Shimar Moore will be having a heartfelt family reunion when he returns to The Young and the Restless next week. The SWAT star 53 reprises the role of Malcolm Winter, who comes back to Genoa City to reconnect with his daughter Lily, Krista Khalil, nephew Devon, Britton James, and stepson Nate, Cian Dominic on Monday episode of the CBS soap opera. In a preview of the episode, Malcolm remembers his half-brother Neil Winters, who was played by the late Christoph St. John. There he is, he says while looking up at a portrait of Neil. Besides, you all know me when it came to the great Neil Winters show up, whatever it takes. Shimar More to respire to reprise role on The Young and the Restless for show's fifth anniversary season. In March, Deadline confirmed that Moray would be reprising his fans' favorite role, one that earned him a Daytime Emmy Award for Outstanding Supporting Actor in 2000, for an upcoming episode to celebrate the show's fifth anniversary. Celebrating the news on Instagram at the time, Moray wrote, yeah boy, Malcolm Winters is coming back to Young Restless on Monday, May 8. Moray initially played Malcolm on the series from 1994 until his departure in 2005. He has since returned to the daytime drama multiple times over the years. Following Moray's tenure on the show, he went on to star in Criminal Minds for 11 years and currently plays Sergeant Daniel Hondo Harrelson on CBS SWAD. He also hosted the musical variety show Soul Train from 1999 to 2003 and helms up clothing brand Baby Girls, which benefits multiple sclerosis research. Young and the Restless star Christoph St. John died at 52. Morey's last Y&R appearance came in 2019 when the show aired special tribute episode to honor St. John after he died suddenly at age 52 in February of that year. In May 2019, Morey referenced St. John while presenting the award for Best Drama Series at the Daytime Emmy, which Y&R eventually won. This year we had to say goodbye to good man, a great man, a special good man, and a special individual. Mr. Keystone St. John said, Morey, in my opinion, he is the most iconic, popular, through professional, talented, big-hearted, generous African American actor in soap opera history. Christoph, we miss you. Rest in peace. Keep dancing, and we will never ever forget you, my brother. Christoph would want me to shut my mouth, get the party cracking, Mori joked before announcing the winner. The Young and the Restless, Shimar More among actors returning for Christoph St. John tribute. The Young and the Restless is bringing back some fan favorite to honor long-time cast member Christoph St. John, who passed away on February 3rd. According to Eve.com, Shimar Mori will reprise the role of Malcolm Winters, the brother of Christoph St. John, Neil Winters. More returns will be for a two-episode stint as part of a week-long storyline that will address the death of St. John. Morey has not been on the series since September 2014, so there will likely be a lot of changes in store for Malcolm. Christoph St. John dies, the young and the restless star dead at 52. The emotional week will kick off April 23 when the character will learn that Neil passed away and will find a way to pay tribute to him. Additionally, the I Network is airing a special tribute episode on April 29 that will have cast members from the past and present gathering to share some of their most vivid memories of St. John. That project will be filled with clips of St. John's most memorable moments. Christoph had profound effect on the series, so it will certainly be a difficult week for fans. Among the past actors confirmed to return for the tribute special are Victoria Rowell and Michelle Morgan, who fans will remember as Neil Vivid, Drusilla Winters, and Hilary Curtis Winters. Shimar Mori pays tribute to Christoph St. John. We all miss Christoph immensely and are understandably still in a bit of shock. Executive producer Anthony Morina tells Eve, our hope is that his storyline and tribute episode airing in April will honor the legendary character Christoph helped create and provide our audience with the opportunity to say a meaningful goodbye to Neil Winter. Many fans took issue with the way in which the show paid tribute to the star and character when news of his death broke. After such a long time, many thought there should have been more, and it appeared the creative force agreed. Having a week-long celebration of the actor and character life is a lovely way to pay tribute. So today and every day we remember an unforgettable member of the Y&R family from his time in Genoa City to the moments behind the scenes on set. Christoph Estridon will always be in our hearts. Please join us in sending love to incredible man behind Neil Winters. More returns will be for two episodes stint as part of a week-long storylines that will address the death of Estridon. Moore has not been on the series since September 2014, so there will likely be a lot of change in store for Malcolm. The emotional week will kick off April 23 when the character will learn that Neil passed away and will find a way